One flagged IP. 10 creator accounts gone in a single night. $30,000 of monthly revenue, erased by one subnet ban. It happens faster than you can open a support ticket. And here's the lie you will tell yourself the morning after. I should have paid for enterprise proxies sooner. That lie is the most expensive myth in this industry. This video gives you the exact number where bright data becomes the rational choice. Below that number, the biggest proxy network on Earth is just burning your cash. Above it, anything cheaper is gambling with your whole portfolio. Stay with me. We are going to find your threshold. First, understand what actually kills agencies. It is not one banned account. It is the cascade. A subnet is a block of IP addresses that live together on the same network. When a platform flags one address, it raises the risk score of the entire block. Cheap providers buy addresses in bulk, from the same blocks, so 10 of your accounts can share one subnet without you knowing it. One flag. The whole block goes hot. Every account on it becomes linked at the network level. That is how one mistake on one account becomes a 5-figure event. Picture it. Monday, one chatter trips a security check. Wednesday, accounts you never touched start hitting verification walls. Friday, payouts freeze. Same subnet, same fate. How many of your accounts share a subnet right now? If you cannot answer that, you have already found the problem. Now the myth, and the truth inside it. This is their front page. Bright Data. The largest web data platform on the planet. 400 million residential IP addresses. More than 1 million static ISP proxies. Their residential network page shows the scale. Thousands of distinct subnets across every major country. The addresses come from real devices through consent-based sourcing. Fortune 500 companies run on this network. 400 million addresses means every one of your accounts can sit on its own subnet, its own network range, its own internet provider. A flag on one propagates to exactly 0 others. The engineering is not the question. Nobody disputes the engineering. The myth is not lying about quality. It is lying about who needs it. If you manage fewer than 20 creators, stop. Put the card down. At your size, premium infrastructure does not protect you. It bleeds you. The same ISP proxy quality exists at 5 to 10 times lower cost. No mandatory identity checks. No enterprise dashboard built for data science teams. A lean provider like ProxyWing covers a small agency completely. The enterprise tax buys you nothing below the threshold. Overpaying for protection you do not need is not safety. It is fear, invoiced monthly. So where's the threshold? 2 conditions. 50 creator accounts under management, or one single account earning $10,000 a month. Here is their real pricing grid, and the math at 50 creators. ISP proxies at volume, about $2 per address, $100 a month. Add residential bandwidth for promo accounts, 75 more. Total, $175 a month. Revenue protected, $150,000 a month. That is 0.12%. Not a proxy bill, an insurance premium on your entire portfolio, and it is the cheapest insurance an agency at that scale will ever buy. The identity check everyone hates is the feature everyone benefits from. Bright Data verifies every customer. Business details. Use case review. Sometimes a short video call. 1 to 3 days. Annoying, yes, but every step filters out spammers and bot farms. You share the pool with vetted businesses, not with botnets. That is why these addresses carry fraud scores near 0. Do it through your company entity. And describe your work as multi-account social media management. Clean pool, clean scores. That is what you pay for. One warning before you buy. The dashboard was built for enterprise data teams, not for chatters, proxy zones, routing rules, sub-accounts. It is complex. At 50 creators, that complexity becomes control. One zone per account category. Sub-account isolation per team. So each assistant sees only the proxies they need. Automatic replacement from the same city when an address dies. Keep one standby proxy for every 5 active accounts. A mid-shift failure should never show your team a login prompt. Now get the architecture right, or the pricing will punish you. Static ISP proxies. The product on screen right now, for every creator account. One dedicated address per creator. Pinned for months. Unlimited bandwidth. Uploads cost nothing extra. Rotating residential proxies are for promotional accounts only, where you pay for every gigabyte you consume. Here's the classic mistake. Routing content uploads through residential proxies. A 4K video weighs up to 8 gigabytes. At $4 per gigabyte, one upload can cost $32. Wrong tool, real money. Creator sessions on ISP. Promo traffic on residential. Never mix them. So when do you actually upgrade? Not when fear tells you. When the data does. Watch for 2 signals. Signal 1, you cross 30 creator accounts and your provider starts handing you repeat addresses. Signal 2, one subnet event ever touches 2 of your accounts at the same time. Either signal fires, you graduate to bright data that same week. Until then, the cheaper tier is the professional choice, not the compromise. The myth says protection comes from buying the most expensive tool. The truth, protection comes from knowing your threshold. The number protects you, not the price tag. Run your own numbers tonight. Your accounts, times average revenue, that is what one cascade can take from you. Infrastructure under 1% of that is rational. Infrastructure replacing rent money is not. The threshold is arithmetic, not opinion. This channel gives agency operators the numbers nobody publishes. Threshold math, infrastructure audits, tooling that pays for itself before the invoice clears. If that is the business you are building, subscribe. The next audit drops soon, and it will save someone 5 figures, maybe you.